Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your man always, George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I saw this on the news, and this happened yesterday, that David in Dinkins, who was the first black mayor of New York City, has passed away. Now, Dinkins became mayor after Ed Koch in 1990, and his term was short-lived, but he did a lot in that time. He increased the budget for the police, the fight against the crime. As you know, during the time of the 90s, it was the height of the crack and drug epidemic. Then he also had a contract with Disney, which brought Disney to Times Square, which created the blue light laws and pushed out a lot of the adult and more the city side of Times Square out. And a lot of this stuff, Rudy Giuliani really built on his own administration, and and if anything, Trump's take a little page from Rudy. Rudy took the stuff that the first guy, the guy before him had, and he just used his success off of that. But one reason I think Dickens' career was short, because the fact was he wasn't hard. He was also trying to create more racial harmony. But New York has not been known for its racial harmony. As you know, under Giuliani, he started a stop and frisk law, which attacked black and Latino people. You never hear anybody stop and frisk white kids walking down the street, especially walking down Harlem at night. You know, a lot of other things happened, but David Dinkins, he did the best he could at his time, and I think people didn't see the sight that a black man being one of the um, a mayor of one of the most metropolitan cities of the world. But there's been several men of color who's been leaders of major cities, and we just not long ago had a man who was of color who was running this country, and better than the last this administration that is going on right now. It's about to end, thank God. But he really inspired a lot of people. He was born in New Jersey, Trenton, New Jersey, in 1927. He served his country before he served the people. He served his country. He was a United States Marine from 1945 to 1946. After his time in the Corps, he came back home. He went to college, and he met and married his wife Joyce. Now, he's preceding his wife Joyce. She passed away 2 months ago. And often I hear quite often is when a man's been married a woman that long, and usually if she dies before him, he don't survive long. It's just, I think it's a broken heart syndrome, and it happened quite often. I remember when Johnny Cash, when his wife, June Carter Cash, passed away, and he died, more than 6 months later. And the man, even though he had his family, he has a son and a daughter. I know he probably has grandkids and possibly great grandkids. But your wife is the one woman that you really love. And you'll spend the rest of your life together. I mean, they've been together since 1953, and that's, ooh, a little over 50 years. You know, but like I said, he's gonna be a legend. Being the 106th mayor of New York City, and being the first and only minority to become mayor of New York. And that's something that no one can take away from David Dinkins. And you may say we say about him, he may not have been the best mayor at the time, but at the time he had, he did somewhat of a good job that somebody else who got his place just capitalized on his success. So like I say, rest in peace to Mayor Dinkins, and you're gonna be up there with the greats. It should be all the rage, George Page. Don't like, don't subscribe. I'm out.